Thank you. So tonight we're here to celebrate the success of our first ever batch of films. It's my honour as the current president of Film Production Society to host this evening. A year of long evenings spent writing, shooting, or even longer nights spent editing, which is what I've been doing. But tonight I know our work will be worth it, and I can't wait for you to see what we've done. It means a lot to us here in the society and all those who worked here on these projects. A special mention goes out to all our friends and family, most of which who made up all the tickets tonight, so thank you again. And some have come a long way just for this evening, such as Laurie, somewhere in the audience. We're greatly appreciative of your presence here, even if we're a little nervous, you can tell from my voice. We would also like to shout out a few fellow societies who are hosting socials here this evening. Do we have HTS? Cool. Do we have Phil in the audience? Thank you, Phil. That's a different society, by the way. Do we have gaming? Do you want to make noise? Yeah. So if there's any mistakes tonight, it's because we're new and we don't know what we're doing. So please, welcome to the stage, our founding president, David Anley.
Princess, you have to allow me to use my phone, so apologies for that. So good evening everyone, and welcome to the very first Cardiff FPS Film Festival. Growing up, I always loved filmmaking, doing little projects with friends, and when I joined Cardiff University, I hope to find a community where I can expand that passion into something bigger. I didn't expect to be the first one to create that space, but I'm so glad I did. In second year, I met Laurie while acting in a production of A Few Good Men. We quickly realised we both had a passion for film, and not long after that, we decided to start the Film Production Society. Laurie, the founding vice president, has been an incredible support throughout this journey, and I wouldn't be here today with this festival without him. He's also a phenomenal actor, so I'm looking forward to you seeing him in my film, Project of Group Holland. Starting the society wasn't easy. We eventually secured some funding, but we began with no equipment and no resources. It's taken a lot of hard work from the founding committee, who were instrumental in getting where we are today, and so I can't thank them enough. Shout out to Al, Social Set, did a phenomenal job last year. This festival isn't about polished, big budget productions, it's about starting your journey, bringing your first ideas to life, and discovering what's possible when you take that first step into filmmaking. Lastly, I want to say a huge thank you to Shayan for continuing the vision of the Film Production Society. He's done an amazing job, especially with editing, putting together this festival, and I'm incredibly proud of everything he's achieved and continues to do with this society. Thank you for being here tonight, and I hope you enjoy the films.
The directors of Solace, Conor and Sid.
I've always dreamt about being a filmmaker. For years, I've had a bunch of ideas bubbling away in my head, but none of them seemed to stick. I wanted my film to be about love and the connection between human beings. Inspired by some of my favorite films, I wanted to make something that spoke to people, something that stuck, and something out of comfort zone. But as a particularly busy person, as you can see, I wanted to make this film with someone else and was scouting for options. On a random Thursday night, during one of the first ever FPS socials, I had the unfortunate opportunity to meet my future co-director, Conor. This was the beginning of what would become Solace. Something Conor doesn't even remember. So, we didn't know it then, but we'd still be talking a year and 2 months later. Unfortunately, it turned out we worked really well together. A lot of our ideas seamlessly complemented each other. Sure, there were moments where we were on the verge of fighting because of characters, because of stories, because of plot. A lot of fights, but we compromised. I think the most important thing when you're filming with someone else is to compromise. That's the most important thing. By working together, we helped each other in our creative process, something we both found incredibly rewarding for both our art and ourselves. And to get to the point, Solace was not easy to write. Before we completed the final script, we had to part ways with tons and tons of ideas that simply could not fit in as the film evolved. We began developing characters, plot lines, settings, literally everything mutually, and building upon them together. Learning how to work with and around one another. A lot of the creative decisions you're about to see are the result of hours and hours and hours of discussion and disagreements that we pushed through together. I learned a lot from Conor, and I hope, and I really do hope that you learned a lot from me as well. Yeah, thank you guys. Hope you enjoy Solace.
Bring our vision from page to screen was no easy task, being Gent. In the end, it took us just over a month to film everything for Solace. To this day, I'm not quite sure how we managed it. What I do know is that without the people on this stage now, Solace would not exist. Thanks to their persistence and passion for the project, we are here tonight. Look vaguely happy, please. We haven't traumatized you that much. Brilliant. To Dad, I'd like to thank you for supporting this film from the very beginning as president of FPS and for being open to throwing yourself into a role that was outside anything you'd done before as an actor. You kept us grounded, both as a film crew on set and as friends in good company. We hope your choice to invest in our film will be rewarded tonight. Effortlessly hilarious, even on the toughest of shoots. We thank you. To Cerys, we'd like to apologise for being the butt of many, many jokes and to thank her for being an amazing sport. I don't know how you put up with this. The chemistry you and Dad created between Sam and Molly was simply magical on set and a privilege to witness. Your ability to lighten the mood at any turn was greatly appreciated. I thank you for bringing Molly to life. She's still my favourite character. To Ed, what can I say? You saved the film on more than one occasion. Passionate, brilliant, and endlessly energetic. You gave yourself to Damien totally. Not only did you bring your wealth of experience to the set, but also your heart and many play fights. Your willingness to listen to our pointers, but also bring your own ideas to the table, were truly inspiring. Thank you. To Will, thank you for not concussing Ed in the park. Your slightly late addition to the cast completed the quartet which Sid and I had envisioned. Your endless curiosity about the script and saintly patience with both the cast and especially your directors, obviously just Sid, is to be envy among all of us. You threw yourself into Mikhail and the world of Solace for literally hours every week, curious as much about what's going on in front of the camera as behind. I know I saw you grow as an actor over the course of this project. I hope you got much out of it as we did ordering you about all day, Romeo and Gent. And thank you for your openness and your enthusiasm. To Dad's housemates, who are in the audience tonight, who put up with us filming in their front room for a month, we can only be sorry. To the team at Universal Music and Deutsche Grammophon who have allowed the use of their catalogue this evening, we thank you. To the librarians of the University Science Library to let us use their fabulous space and promise you no library books were harmed in the making of this feature. And to the first committee of FPS who chose this film to be part of their first cohort, we hope tonight will show the fruits of your efforts. Thank you for your participation. That's not how you said it though. I don't think I've forgotten anybody. We can start now, can't we? Yeah. We're done. We're done. Did you get sit down? Yeah.
It's past. Was crashed. I did not. It was pretty spectacular. I don't believe you. Sounds like someone needs another drink. Look out.
Well, obviously we're all very excited to have done this and been given the opportunity to be able to do this from DAV and the committee of FPS. It's been amazing to work with this wonderful class to have just thrown themselves into our film and Sid's idea, and obviously we should thank Sid for bringing everybody on board, and it's been just an amazing experience overall. Your turn.
What do I say? It was nice working with them. We bullied them a lot. There was one scene where we took around like 15 takes. Yeah, that was a lot of takes. But it was fun, it was stressful, and it was just thought-provoking. I had a lot of fun with him. Our ideas we were just similar in nature, and we just had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm happy. We watched it. I'm happy it turned out well. I'm happy a lot of people actually got the film. I was so scared that nobody would get it.
He's happy.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy. Yeah. Alright, pass it to you.
Thank you. I have a lot to say, and I don't really know how to say all of it. But these guys are actually amazing, and the way that it turned out was so incredible. I did not imagine it coming out like that, really. And yeah, on set, it was so fun.
How can I follow that? Basically what he said. Yeah, I've seen how much hard work went into this film, and it was a pleasure to be part of it, and the results were great, and it's just so special to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd only ever done like stage acting before. Doing it in front of a camera was a whole new experience, but having everyone here that helped kind of make that comfortable, and yeah, it was just really incredible. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, working with these guys has been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, these guys didn't know each other before the society kind of came together, and as I was running these workshops, these two got closer and closer, and I didn't know they were going to make such a fantastic masterpiece. So as the founding president, I had to choose all of these films, and then this one came to my pile, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's just got to go through, and I think it's probably the best hunch I've made in my time, because you guys absolutely smashed it. The script itself was so well thought out, it was great, it was new, it was fresh. The casting, bar me, I was a terrible pick, I'm sure, but all of the other guys you chose, the chemistry was great, directing, and I mean, just watching it there kind of coming through, the detail, the attention to detail was phenomenal. I fought them saying that it shouldn't be black and white, because it's cliche, but you guys did it flawlessly, it was classy, you guys should be really proud of yourself. And I just want to say thank you for letting me, the president, come down and work with you guys. Right? Yeah. Final words. Final words.
No.
One word.
Solace.
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 And that's a wrap.
Solace.